Welcome to the Drunk Monk's Kitchen. I am your host, the Drunk Monk, and today I'm gonna show you how to make bok choy. Now I know what some of y'all are probably thinking. What does this black guy know about bok choy? What do I know about bok choy? I know enough, motherfucker. I know about General Tso's chicken. I know about egg rolls. I know about fucking crab rangoon. I know about coconut shrimp. I know about Korean barbecue ribs. I know about fucking sushi. I know enough. And if you think I'm bullshitting, if you follow my recipe, you will taste it and realize this motherfucker knows what he's talking about. Alright? But yo, the recipe is very simple. It starts off very healthy, but then, you know, the way that I do it, you do want to have some fats in there. You know what I'm saying? Just so it's easier to cook, just so it blends well, it doesn't burn it, it doesn't mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be using a little bit of oil. You can use olive oil or vegetable oil, it doesn't matter. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you the ingredients and break this down real quick. Check it out. Alright, so here's everything that you need. You're going to need some oil. Like I said, I'm using vegetable oil because I don't have olive oil. I prefer to use olive oil, but use whatever oil you can. Vegetable works pretty well, so that's what I'm going to substitute it with. You're going to need some salt. You're going to need some ginger. You're going to need some black pepper. You're going to need some minced garlic. And finally, you're going to need some toasted sesame seeds. You know what I'm saying? Actually, hold up. There's one other thing you need. Can't forget the almighty soy sauce. Soy sauce is very important for this dish. Alright? Now, you're going to need a small frying pan to toast those sesame seeds. And you're going to need a large frying pan. This right here is my wok. I figured, fuck it. I'm doing an Asian dish. Why not use an Asian frying pan? You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. So with all these ingredients, oh wait, I'm forgetting the main thing. The motherfucking bok choy. Yeah, you need the bok choy. This is bok choy long. You can use bok choy baby, it really don't matter. As long as it's Chinese cabbage, you can make bok choy. Alright? So let's get this thing started. So what I'm gonna do is open up this bok choy. Let me see how many I got, because we're gonna need to rinse it. You know what I mean? You don't want to be eating no dirty ass shit. You know, some bugs or something, so you gotta make sure you look through it. Make sure it's clean. Shit, to be honest, they did a pretty good job cleaning this at the Asian market that I got this from. But I'm still gonna rinse it anyway. Hold up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, rinse that up. And then what you want to do is, you see how each stalk has the base right here? You're going to want to take a knife and cut from about here, so that way it leaves the long parts of the stalks as well as the leaves. Alright? The cabbage, I mean. You cut up some more. Alright, so we have a full plate of the cut up bok choy. Now what we want to do next is we want to get this stove hot. So I'm going to put it on to like a medium high, almost high heat. Put some of this oil in there and get that warming up. And I'm going to put some of the garlic. The garlic you're going to need about, I want to say a tablespoon maybe. I don't know. I'll put the exact measurements in the description box when I'm done. But anyway, the way that I cook is I pretty much eyeball it. But I'm thinking that's about a tablespoon. You know what I'm saying? So use that as a guideline. And we just wait for this to heat up some. And we'll start doing the bok choy. Oh, what I can do on the side is I can start toasting up these sesame seeds. With this, you don't have to use oil or anything. Just sprinkle some in there and let it get hot. You're gonna need about a tablespoon of that. And we just wait for science, I guess. Come on, stove, heat up. Got people watching. But let's see. Why is it doing that? I don't know, must be something under the burner. I'm not burning the fucking food. It's just whatever, I guess, cleaning products my wife might have used. I don't know. Fuck it. But it's nothing that's gonna harm the food. Oh Lord. Man, where the fuck are the tongs? Hold up. Ah, it's in the dishwasher. Yeah, you're gonna need some tongs. It makes it 10 times easier to cook with them. You know what I'm saying? Turning them over and whatnot. Alright, so this is starting to heat up. Just keep checking on the sesame seeds. Make sure they don't burn. You know what I mean? Just, whisk, spin it around. Make sure there's no burn marks. I think the oil's hot enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and start laying some bok choy in here. And even though it seems like there's a lot in the pot, as you cook bok choy, it reduces. You know what I'm saying? So this will shrink a little bit. It'll be easier to control. And I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit, and then I'll start adding some of the other ingredients. I think the seeds are pretty much getting there. Starting to stick together from warming up. Shit, I almost fell out the pot. Fell out of the wok. You see how it's starting to reduce? And I think these seeds are done, so I'm going to turn that off. Just put this to the side. Yeah, they're good. So I'll put that to the side. Alright, let's start adding some of these ingredients. So you're going to add about a teaspoon of the ginger. I would say half a teaspoon of salt, because the soy sauce already has a lot of salt in it, so you don't want to OD on salt. You know what I'm saying? That's not good for your heart. Fuck around and get high blood pressure like me. You don't want that. Sprinkle some pepper in there. About half a teaspoon. And we'll wait for the soy a little bit later. But we will incorporate that as well. And as you're turning these, you want to try to get the ones that are at the bottom near the top and the ones that are at the top near the bottom, so that way it cooks evenly. Because if you leave ones at the bottom for too long, those will cook better and the other ones will still be raw. So you want to try to make sure they all get the same amount of heat, the same amount of oil, same amount of flavoring. So you see how much more it's reduced? It was a full wok and now it's already shrunk, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you cook this stuff. It's good though. Alright, so we let it continue to cook. And the goal here of what you're trying to do is when you cook this bok choy, you see how it's green, right? See how it's green? You want to keep it green. If that shit starts turning dark green or brown, that means you've overcooked them. That's not good. You want to try to keep this as green and as fresh as possible, so that way it keeps a lot of the nutrients, it keeps a lot of the flavor, keep it delicious, you know what I'm saying? So just keep your eye on it, man. You don't want to be frying this no longer than 5 minutes at a time. Alright, so it's starting to cook down some more. So now it's time to add that soy. Now with the soy sauce, you can be pretty vigorous with it. I'd say about 2 tablespoons worth. And get it all wet with the soy sauce. Let it cook some more, and then we're done. It's a little bit longer to go. Alright guys, it's pretty much done. It's looking good. It's looking soft and tender. Still green, like I told you. So I'm gonna go ahead and serve up a plate of this real quick. So we take some, lay it on the plate, and we garnish with some seeds, some sesame seeds. We take this off the flame so it doesn't overcook. And let me show you how this looks. And here's what your final product comes out to be. Looks sexy, don't it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah, Drunk Monk know how to get down on some Asian food. You know what I'm saying? Well, really any kind of food. But, you know, quick, easy, simple to do. Tastes very, very delicious. And it's nutritious depending on how much cooking oil you use. You know what I mean? But if you use a lot less cooking oil, it's, you know, like use some olive oil for some healthy fats. You know, you get the benefits of eating vegetables and it tastes delicious. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bok choy. So there you go, man. There is your bok choy. Alright, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, share with your friends, cook this recipe with your lady or if you're a lady, your boyfriend, whatever the case is. It's a great thing to substitute besides the same boring shit. Like, for example, if you're gonna do a meal, like most people do steak and broccoli. If you replace that broccoli with bok choy, with some steak, bananas, dog. It's so delicious. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, man, I cook a lot of food, so if you like this shit a lot, I'll do another one. I'm cooking all the time anyway, so it's nothing for me to just cut the camera on, set up some lighting, try to make it look a little professional, you know, a little professional. And yeah, let me know. And I got plenty of more recipes to do if you want. And other than that, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. And once again, this has been the Drunk Monk from the Drunk Monk Show. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Peace out.